Hello and welcome back to the second episode of Campus Connections here at Purdue Fort Wayne. I'm Zedd Ali, and today we're joined by Eric Manor, the Director of Health and Wellness here at PFW. Thanks for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
So today you're here so we can talk about the Pantry,
Yep.
a facility available to students and community here at PFW. What can you tell us about what the Pantry offers to students here?
Well, the Pantry offers a variety of canned goods, packaged goods. We also have refrigeration and freezers, so we have the ability to freeze things and keep things cold, which kind of sets us apart for some other food banks in the area.
That's awesome. Do you guys only have food, or are there other items and stuff available as
Yeah,
well?
they're depending on the week, so we can't ever promise week to week what we have because we solely live on donations, right? So other weeks we'll have whether that be toiletry items, it could be hygiene products. It's kind of a first come first serve with those sorts of things. But sometimes we do. You could always check with us first before coming if that was the sole purpose. But for sure, most days I would say we do offer other things besides food. Yeah.
Gotcha. So when people do come in, what's the day-to-day like? Who will we be talking to when we come into the pantry?
Well, I think it's unique in the fact that our pantry is staffed by our own students here at Purdue Fort Wayne, which we really like to be able to offer that service through a student employee position through our department. It allows the students to interact with each other and allows the students to serve one another, which we really like that component of it. But typically, yeah, there's a student who's in the pantry from day to day, at least the days we're open, and to serve whoever the visitor may be.
So what days are you open?
We are open on Thursdays here, in Walb Union, and that's in G36, just located just across from the cafeteria. And then that's Thursday from 10 to 2. And then on Monday and Tuesday evenings from 4 to 7, we're also open in the student housing clubhouse, just there, centrally located in the clubhouse.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
And is the pantry only available to students, or can other people from the community partake?
No, we're open to everyone. We don't ask any questions. There's no vouchers needed to come see us. It's going to come as you are. We do limit the items. Typically at the Walb location, for example, it's up to 15 items. But a lot of times we may have things that are like five for one
Right.
item, etc. The student housing location, I will note, mainly used for students, not to say that community members couldn't access that location. We don't want to turn anyone away from what we can offer, those services.
For sure. And
yeah.
to my understanding, last year you guys served over 4,000 people.
Yeah, something we're really proud of, to be
amazing.
able to serve our students, faculty, staff, and community members. So continually trying to get the word out to students who or anyone locally, that may need services that we can provide.
It's incredible, really.
Yeah.
Now you said you guys run entirely off of donations.
Yeah.
Where can people donate if they do have extra items?
Yeah, so there's several options how we can receive goods. There's an online giving portion on our website, at the Pantry website. That's one way. Another way, we work with individual departments we call Food of the Month Club, so we interact with them and let them know month to month what item we're most in need of. And then they collect it as a department, and then a student employee collects those goods and brings them back to the pantry. We can email me directly, or the pantry email as well would be one way, just to let us know there's something that you would like to drop off. And typically what we do is if there's a donation coming in, we meet them in the Walb circle with a cart, and we collect that. We try to make it as easy as possible for whomever wants to donate to the pantry. So typically, if there are a large number of goods, we meet the individual in the Walb circle underneath the sky bridge with a cart, and then we cart those items back down to the pantry and stock them.
Awesome.
So a lot of another big provider that we work with outside of the donations, whether it's Food of the Month or just an individual that feels led to give, is we purchase majority of our food from Community Harvest Food Bank. And they're a great partner here locally with lots of entities, but we're one of them, and we're proud to work with them. So we order from the monetary donations we receive, it goes into our foundation account, and we can purchase goods through Community Harvest Food Bank's website. So it's just like an online store. It differs from week to week, obviously, as far as what they receive and what they can provide us. But it's drastically discounted, and it just really fulfills our need for a lot of things. Like I said, things aren't always consistent, understandably so. But we're happy to partner with them, and it makes it as easy as possible, considering it's an online store. And then we make typically an order once a week, and then that food is delivered, and we have a student staff who receives that food in our loading dock area. Typically 3 to 4 students work on that staff, because it is, as you can imagine, when the truck pulls up, depending on the week, it can be quite a bit of
Pretty
food.
hefty, yeah.
Right, yeah. So then we obviously take that time to restock, get ready for the next day, or the next day we're going to be open, and we clean, and just to also check to make sure everything's just where it needs to be. So.
This is really just an incredible service we provide here at the campus.
Yeah, I think our whole team, and I think from talking with others, not only our team, but the staff, faculty on our campus, it's, from what I hear from the conversations I have and how I personally feel, it's just a real blessing to be able to offer that.
Absolutely.
Here.
It takes weight off so many people's shoulders. I know for a fact that just to be able to know there's some place I can go.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you just want to look into that camera right there and let them know where you can find the pantry at.
Yeah, so the pantry is located in the Walb Student Union in the basement, the ground level, the lower level, just across from the cafeteria, G36, and then there's also a location in student housing in the clubhouse. But I will circle back and say that if the pantry is not open during those days and times I've discussed, feel free to reach out to us anytime, because we want this to be for you. It is for you. So if you can't make those days and times, we're happy to arrange at a time that works for both of us, and we can let you in for you to receive the goods that you deserve to have. So.
Thank you so much for coming in, and thank you so much for letting everyone know that what the pantry has to offer.
Sure.
Thank you so much for watching Campus Connections here at PFW. I've been Zedd Ali. You can find CTV down in the basement of the library, and once again, you can find the pantry in the clubhouse or in Walb. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.